Hi everyone, thanks for coming back to another one of my videos. These are my milk bath nails that I did. As you can see, I've put the tips on. Before that I did all my prep and my cuticle work, and I've put a thin layer of CJP crystal glass down with the CJP ultra adhesive monomer. So now what I'm going to do is just put a thin layer of white down. I'm using CJP coconut milk because it's not a super vibrant white. It's quite a nice milky consistency, and it's easier to work with as well than white. Sorry, in this video I knocked the camera about 40,000 times at least, maybe 37 more. It's so bad, I need to get a better setup. However, right, so the first bead was down on the free edge there, and you just wash it along like a paint. Second bead, I pop down, I neaten up my cuticle area, and I blend over the first one. And then I neaten up any flooding that seems to be on that finger there. It doesn't help that it's being worked with so wet, the beads as well. That's why it's got a tendency to flood into the cuticle. So we'll drain off a bit of the liquid there just so it's not going to flop all over the place, and just paint that white down. And I just do the same on all the nails. These nails are just, it was just a matter of layering, so you had to do everything really nice and thin so that they didn't end up really bulky. The tips that I used were Glitter Bell's Extreme Stiletto tips in clear. And I've never used them on myself before, but I was so impressed with them. They weren't really thick, they weren't really stiff, they were nice and flexible that you wanted to put on, but they kept the shape. They had a beautiful C-curve, so they had a nice strong structure before I even started with any acrylic. I felt they were really good. I'll leave a link for everything that I've used in the description box. So there we go on the ring finger now. Just wiping that round. So how's everybody doing? Is this week 79 of lockdown? No? I'm not sure what it is, but all I do know for sure is that I am a borderline alcoholic. I'm pretty sure everybody else in the village that I live in is the same. However, as long as my nice local shop keeps having my fave wine, I'll be a happy bunny. Obviously, I only go and get it when I'm going for essential items. Okay, so pointer finger now, just wiping that down. The brush I'm using, by the way, is also by CJP, and it's a CJP Big Boy brush. Now it's a size 14. I like a big brush. It holds lots of monomer, so it means I'm not having to constantly dip my brush in all the time, because it holds lots of that so that it can smooth it out nicely. So now we do the thumb. Again, doing the free edge here. Now I think I scuff the tip of that with one of my other nails, but I've left it in because, do you know what? Mistakes happen, and my daughter tells me that you learn from your mistakes. That's how we learn. Yes, Penny. There we go. See, look, fuck's sake. Scuffed the acrylic right off it. So what we'll do is we'll just put the cuticle bead on, and then we'll just go back and fix it. Be fine. And if you feel it's still a bit shadowy, like I think that's a bit shadowy, I hope I put another bead in there because it still looks a wee bit patchy for me. Come on, Steph. There we go. See? That just fills that in and blend that over so you've got a bit more coverage, a bit more opaque. And now we'll go and fix that arse bit that I knackered up. There we go. Okay, there we are. So we've done a nice thin wash of coconut milk here on them all. So they all look the same, ready to apply some dried flowers. So what I do is I use CJP crystal glass. That's a clear acrylic. And if it was in shot, you would see that I just did a very, very thin wash of it, just to act like a glue for the flowers. Now I got these flowers, these dried flowers from Glitterati Nails Supply. And as you can see, they are a pain in the bollocks to get to lie flat. I think I switch over to my tweezers, thinking that would be a much better idea, and just watch what happens. Watch. Oh, would you fucking believe that? Look. Snapped it. There we go. Back together. Just kind of try and hold it in place while that acrylic sets up a little bit. There we go. See, like it never happened. My son has just joined me in the living room while I'm doing this voiceover, and his face looks appalled at my potty mouth. Don't know why he's surprised. Hey, Josh. Are we all managing to be teachers still? Or have we lost the will to live yet? We'll get there. I think we're quite caught up. There we are. So what we'll do is those small ones, they come like a sort of bloom of flowers. So what you do is you just take small scissors and trim them into individual ones. Just use whatever colours you like. It doesn't matter. It's personal preference. And just dot them around with some wet acrylic until you're happy with the coverage you've got. I didn't use too many different colours. I like to just try and kind of stick to 2 or 3, as you can see here. Sorry, the girls upstairs are having a bit of a celebration. I'm not sure what's going on, but sorry if you can hear that. So yeah, tiny, tiny little bits. Bogey-sized bits of acrylic, and just stick on your dried flowers wherever you want them to be. Just so you're not adding any bulk. There we go. So I'll go ahead and do that on all the nails. Nice and thin. So this is how they're looking now. So what we'll do is we'll use the coconut milk again and use just a wash over them until you're happy with the coverage. Hence, milk bath nails. So you just go over them until you can, you know, just see them. Again, it's personal preference. It's just how you want to wear them. It's entirely up to you. Now, I think I'll go over them again because the flowers are still a bit vibrant for my liking here. So again, just neaten round that cuticle area. Just another thin wash. Yeah, that's better. That looks better for me. And just blend it over. Nice and wet beads again. And there we go, just do the free edge there. Just build up that colour until you're happy with it. And just smooth it over, because the better your application is, the less filing you're going to have to do at the end. There we go. Now I don't drain that bead because I want it to be really nice and wet and smooth over that nail. There. See, I think I'm happy with that. Now I've done that on all the nails. See, you can see the flowers, but they're not they're not garish, they're not too vibrant, they're just showing up as though they were in a bath of milk. Now, the thought of leaving these nails without any glitter was making my teeth hurt. I just physically can't do it. So what I've done is another super thin layer just for glue again, and I've got the Glitter Planet Angel Flakes in Tinkerbell. I wanted a glitter that wouldn't make a colour, if you like, it just so it could be transparent, you could still see the design through, but there was still going to be something to shimmer through. So I went for these ones, and these have got when the light hits them, they've got a kind of green hue to them, which I thought was nice with the colours of flowers I chose. So I just spread them about. I just pick up a tiny bit on the tip of my brush and I spread it about. A little bit goes a long way. So I've done that on all the nails, and see there's just a shimmer, but you can see the design through. It hasn't ruined the design. Now what we're going to do is cap them. That way, once you file them into shape, you're not going to file away your design. So we'll just drain that bead, get control over it, and smooth it over the free edge first. Now these are quite long nails, so I personally don't do them in one bead, just because I can't. If you can, hats off to you, but I can't. So nice and smooth, and make sure you go right round to the edges, because these are nice curved nail tips, so you just have to make sure you go right round to the edges. So drain that bead, get control over it, and pop your cuticle bead on and just blend it over the first one. So smooth that right round, tuck in the bead at the back, get right round your cuticle, nice and neat. Now what I do, I think, is I check all angles just to see if I've got my apex in the right place. So there we go, nice and even, nice and round. Not too thick, not too bulky. Nails of these length do need a decent apex, so I think I add another bit on just to give it strength in that stress area. So we'll just pop it on, smooth it down, and like I said, this will make your filing so much easier if you just take that wee bit more time on your application. There we are, that's it capped. Lovely shape, nice and even, not a lot of filing to do. So we'll just go ahead with the rest of them. Now I've filed and I've buffed off camera once the acrylic's dry. Now it's top coat time. Now I just use my trusty Premier Gel High Gloss No Wipe Top Coat. And I just make sure it's nice and neat and bounced right into that cuticle area. Smooth it all down. Make sure it's all covered. I'll just let you watch. Sorry about that. They're ruining your tranquility. My children are such quiet, delicate little creatures. There we go, just smooth that down. Now, as you can see on my nail table, one of my daughters, when I was doing this set, decided that I might want some of her crisps. That is why there is a packet of crisps on that table. They were probably empty and she just couldn't be arsed putting them in the bin. That's probably more the explanation. But I like to tell myself that she was being kind. My goodness, I can see me having to do this again with all this singing and racket that's going on. Okay, onto the thumb, last one. Bounce that right into the cuticle. Nice and neat. And smooth it all the way down the body of the nail. There we go. Into the lamp for 60 seconds for an LED, 2 minutes for a UV lamp. Now what I'm going to do is take my OPI cuticle oil. As you can see, I showed you there, I got it from Glitter Arty. And you just twist it round and paint it on. I love this one, I've never used it before. It was nice. Penny, can we stop the singing just for 2 seconds, please? This is actually a nut house. And we're all obsessed with the Aladdin film.
Mom?
Penny, come and say hello to people watching my video. Say hello.
Hello.
And there's your finished look. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.